that is Israr Megantara, that is strong. He is a real athlete, and every year he surprised me more.
You have already spoken about how to close the gap with the elites, and you already said that your ultimate goal is not winning the trophies, but to take this national team to the World Cup, to the 2028 Futsal World Cup. What is your plan to reach there, and how do you prepare the team from now to the qualification next year?
The most strategically.
Yeah.
Well, the first, I cannot promise you that we can go to the World Cup because I cannot control results.
Yeah.
Yep.
I cannot promise you we could win the next AFFs because I don't control results. So this should be very clear in the mind of everyone. In sports, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and you are still the same.
Yep.
If we play the AFC next week, maybe in our group we don't qualify. You never know.
Yep.
So it goes well, we play well, we did good things, but about results you never know. So the plan, the real good plan, is to keep the player we have because they already show they are good, and step by step, if appears someone, try to incorporate him to make the team stronger. It should be someone that follow the rules of the team, that have good behavior inside the team, that work hard. So the profile we are looking for is this. And also improve the grassroots categories to make more youth players arrive to professional level. Also, in this morning we have the press con with Jose Tirado, that is one of the, not one, maybe the best manager in the world. He's president of Palma Futsal. And it's really important for us that the league improve, but not only the league, the clubs must improve. You cannot ask, you can ask Iran to reach the World Cup because they have good players, good ecosystem, good salaries, everything is good in there. You cannot expect that our players are ready to play the World Cup if you don't give our players from the club the best conditions you can fight for them, the best coaches, the best nutrition, the best rest, the best condition in the trainings, during the trainings, the best conditions when you finish the training with the therapists, with the gym. If you don't give a gym for them, how can you pretend they are strong? And some clubs in here don't have gym in the facilities. So these kind of things are really, really important, and we need to make it happen, to have a stronger competition, stronger players, and players more able to play not only national team, also to be able in future to play abroad if possible.
Yeah. Looking ahead, what are the short-term and long-term target with the futsal national team?
Well, the shortest term will be the AFF. In AFF, we should consider many situations to call up the players. Maybe these players, after SEA Games and after AFC, need to rest a little bit because they are coming with us long way last year, training a lot with us, and also maybe they need to recover a little bit to play the second part of the league. Okay, and maybe it's a good time the AFF to introduce new players in national team and let them check in the competition without the expectation of being champion. Just let them compete under our standards and try themselves. And we also will check if they are able to compete that level or not. And after that, our plan is to play abroad some tournaments, incorporating not only the youth ones, also the senior ones that are playing with us, playing some tournaments abroad, and make us continue growing against the best team, the best national teams all around the world. That's one of our main targets, because at the end, in short time, in 2028, first in 2027, in September, we will have surely the qualifiers for AFC. 2028, we will have the AFC that will be the qualifier for the World Cup. Yep. So I think we don't have much time. Maybe people think, 2028. I'm 44 years old. Yesterday I was 20 years old. Yeah. Yesterday I was 20. And time goes really fast. Yep. Yesterday I was winning with BTS the league. Yesterday I signed with national team, and already go 1 year and a half after I signed with national team. So the time goes fast, and 1 year and a half will come very fast. And if we don't realize that we must prepare well ourselves, we maybe fail in the qualification. So it can happen. It can happen.
Bien,
We have an extraordinary coach in here before me, that is Marco Sorato. He's really good coach, and he didn't succeed in qualifier.
Yeah.
It can happen with me as well.
Yeah.
So what we should do, we must prepare ourselves the best we can, and when we arrive there, we must be sure we have chance to qualify. So that's our job. Convince the player they must improve themselves. Convince the clubs that is not enough yet. Is not enough. We are really far from the standards of the world, and we are trying to bring here the best people to help them, and we are trying to find the best strategies to help them, and we are trying to have the best ecosystem we have. You said to me that my target is to qualify for the World Cup, and I'm sorry, but you are wrong. You are wrong. My target is not qualify for the World Cup. My target is to give a legacy for all Indonesian futsal, and the legacy is not about the national team. The legacy is about to have youth competitions with year schedule, good ecosystem in the league, because at the end my target is, okay, of course I would like for myself and for the team and for the player we have to qualify for World Cup, but my target is in the upcoming years Indonesia is always a candidate to qualify for World Cup, not only someone that is trying, someone that in reality they can qualify for World Cup. So we must invest in future, we must invest in the legacy we give to the coaches, the legacy we give to the youth players, making them maybe going abroad, the coaches and the players, making the managers also go abroad to check how another competitions are working. So this is my effort. Today we have here Jose Tirado. It was half my effort, half federation effort, and we are trying to give them all the very best. We are really open to collaborate with them, always under every single situation, and this is what we have to do.
Okay. You spoke about giving to push the player go abroad, to have a career abroad. Do you think your players right now have the qualities to play abroad? Like maybe not in Europe, maybe in Asia, in Japan, or
well, some of them sure have the potential to play in Asian leagues, sure, and some of them, few of them have the potential to play abroad. Abroad in Europe, because in Europe the biotype of the players is really different than here. Regarding tactics, maybe some of them can. Regarding technique, maybe some of them can if they are strong. If they are not strong, it's impossible. So for me, to be honest, the real gap we have is, sorry to say, the youth leagues are not enough developed. So the coaches are not good enough in youth leagues. I'm sorry, because I watch the games. The coaches are not good enough. The teams don't play under the standards they must play. I know it's difficult for local people to accept that. I'm not blaming them. I'm saying that we must create the ecosystem that allow them to learn this and allow them to maybe join some club abroad, even they are in grassroots, or make someone from abroad that are experts in youth divisions, explaining them how they should prepare their players, etc. It's also true, another thing we must improve is facilities, because I can say this, and like our coaches are not good enough, but also our coaches are really good because they are training their teams under not the best conditions, with low salaries, with not good facilities. So maybe the ones that build facilities must be aware of they are not doing good enough. They are not creating the conditions. I think futsal is the proper sport in Indonesia, if we are speaking about team sports, to be developed and succeed. And what I know is we have a lot of basketball courts here that don't have the dimensions to play futsal, and that's, in my opinion, crazy. How can you invest in a big court that don't have the dimensions to play every single sport, not only futsal, only handball, badminton, etc. So it's like, I cannot understand from my European mentality, I cannot understand how can you build facilities like that. And what I think is we must build facilities for everyone and must make everyone play our sport, and then once we have that conditions, the coaches, I'm sure, will be better because they will have the conditions to do it.
Which current Indonesia national player, team player, who is the most deserving to play abroad?
All are deserving to play abroad because all of them are always all are warriors and try so hard, but maybe for the characteristics, the one that nowadays is closer are the younger one, because they are still starting. They have more potential to learn. So the ones that are a little bit older, of course, they can go and maybe they can have in the short time better performance. But in my opinion, for foreign clubs, it's more interesting to invite younger one because they have more potential to be developed.
Yep.
With this, I don't say that for the foreign clubs must be focusing the younger one because we have excellent players between 27 and 30 years old that can join any club. But it's true that we have one player that is clear for everyone that did amazing in a very strong game. That is Israr Megantara. That is strong. He is a real athlete, and every year he surprised me more because he's improving and improving and improving.
Just 21,
yeah, just 21, and he's always improving. A really good personality, really willing to learn Spanish and English.
Yep.
He's an athlete that is a role model for the next generations. If you are listening this and you are 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I think you must follow Israr Megantara, not in social media. No, you must follow him about his habits, how well he treats himself. You can see his body, and you can see how professional he is, taking care about his sleeping time, about his gym time. So this is the profile of player we need in this country. Good habit, not smoking, eating well, not eating only not eating bad food, like taking care about eating protein, eating like I don't know how to say in English, but also creatine, etc. So this kind of players is the players we need to look for.
Okay, you bring Israr to the table. Okay, you say Israr said that you told him to forget his failure at the finals, the penalty kick, or you going to kill him. So how important is the message for him?
I don't know, you must ask him, no? But yeah, for me, Israr is a magnificent player. It's like someone that I bring to national team because I knew him from BTS and from Alus. It's curious, but my first game in Indonesia, Israr played 1 minute and I automatically say, Mr. Dimas, my president in BTS, I want this player next season because I saw huge potential in an 18 years old player. And I think he must forget because he will have a long career. And for example, Tajevi won the AFC, but I saw Tajevi in 2014 missing a penalty in Vietnam and they lost against Japan. So today you win, tomorrow you lose, today you lose, tomorrow you win. So to fail a penalty in a final of AFC with 21 years old must not be something that stresses you, must be something you should feel proud about, because to be honest, I appoint the first fifth that should shoot, and then I ask who would like to shoot. Maybe he was the only one that was brave enough to say I will shoot. And with 21 years, this shows a lot of character and personality, and I really appreciate from him.